This next essay, we're going to talk about a process or an explanation essay. You're going to teach me how to do something. Maybe you can teach me how to learn a new language. We know that I can speak English, but what steps do I need to take in order to learn Spanish? Maybe learn vocabulary, take a class, practice with friends. If I need to learn how to drive a car, you can teach me. First I need to learn the rules, take a class, practice with friends, and then I can take a test to get my driver's license. How do I plan for a party? Invite my friends, get food, put decorations on the wall. So in this essay, you're going to give me the steps and instructions I need to learn how to do something. We need to use some transition words that help me talk about time in this process. So please, in my body, use words like first, second, third, next. These help me understand the time. Finally and last have the same meaning, and both of these will be used for the last detail. Don't use these for the conclusion. This will be for your last detail at the very end. We can also use some adverb clauses of time in addition to the time transition signals to help us talk about things. We can use words like after, before, when, or while. These can also help us learn about time. So here's some good advice. We need to have a 5-paragraph essay, an introduction, a body, and an introduction, a conclusion, and 3 body paragraphs. When we have the 3 body paragraphs, think of a clear beginning, a clear middle, and a clear end. When we have the introduction, the last sentence needs to be my thesis. So start off with some introduction, some background information, and then my last sentence should be, maybe it is easy to cook pizza. It is difficult to cook pizza. Follow these steps to cook pizza. So in the introduction, after you give me a little background, one of these examples would be good for your thesis sentence at the end of the intro. And then the first body paragraph, tell me the steps in a clear beginning. The second body paragraph will be some middle steps. And then the third body paragraph will be the final or end steps. In the conclusion, you'll write the thesis one more time in the beginning, and then you'll give me some advice or some suggestions. I have some examples for us to look at. This first one is, how do I make pizza? So in the beginning of the introduction, I'm going to give us some background information. And then I have my thesis. There are 3 major steps involved in making a pizza. And then I list 3 steps here, and those 3 will be my 3 body paragraphs. We still need to have a topic sentence at the beginning of each body paragraph. My first step in making a pizza is getting the ingredients. So then you'll tell me the different steps that I need to get my ingredients and set everything up. My second step is making the pizza. So this is a clear beginning sentence for my middle part. You'll tell me the steps there. Notice how I'll say first, second, third, after that, lastly. I'm using a lot of those words to help me talk about the time. Lastly, I prepare my kitchen table. In this last body paragraph, you'll tell me the different steps that I need there. In my conclusion, my first sentence will be restating the thesis, and then I made a recommendation. So this is what we really need to do in this kind of an essay. I also have another example about how to drive a car. My thesis here is it is easy to drive a car if you follow these steps. And then I list 3 steps here: learning the rules, practicing, and taking the driver's license test. Those will be my 3 body paragraphs. Learning the rules is the beginning. It's my first step. What do I need to do here? The next step is practicing. What do I need to do here? And the last step is taking the driver's test. And then what do I need to do there? I restate the conclusion, the thesis in the conclusion, and I give some advice. So we'll keep practicing, but be organized and make sure you have enough for 5 sentences in each of the 5 body paragraphs.